Good morning. Today is Sunday, NFL Sunday. We got a decent card today in the NFL. It's decent. It's decent. There's some nice matchups in there. But I just saw something on this. I'm watching Sports Grid, and I just saw that Chicago Bears is plus 500 on the money line. Hey, that's a nice money line right there. Hey, good morning, Mr. Turner. You gotta send me a DM on Twitter. You trying to hit me up on Twitter, man? Where it's called X, it ain't called Twitter no more. He didn't change it to X now. I don't know why. But yesterday was a rough day for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a rough day for me and a whole lot of other cappers too. It was rough, man. I know. Remember, I was telling you about the Ohio State Notre Dame. I mean, you was telling me like Notre Dame was a lock, and I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And everything that I thought came to fruition. Sam Hartman, he just can't get it done, man. He can't get it done when he go up against top flight competition. He can't get it done, man. He can't get it done. They threw up a stat yesterday during the game. They said that he was 0-4 versus any team that's in the top 10. So any team that Notre Dame plays that's in the top 10, Sam Hartman is 0-4. And then you knew Notre Dame was going to lose that game when you couldn't even score in the first half. I knew Notre Dame was going to lose that game. Right? I'm like, when the last time you seen Notre Dame go scoreless in the first half? All right, I'm trying to think about that. Like, when the last time I seen Notre Dame go scoreless in the first half? And I can't even go back. I have to Google that up. But I know it's been a long time. Yeah, he cost himself a Heisman last night. He took that loss. But I knew they was gonna lose from the first half. I'm like, look, man, dude couldn't get nothing done in the first half. I'm still not sold on Ohio State quarterback Kyle McCord. I'm not sold on dude, even though he threw for 240 yards. I'm not sold on him, man. I ain't sold on him. He got the win, but I'm not sold on him, man. I'm not sold on him because you can't beat Penn State if your quarterback can't throw the football and get touchdowns. Like that blueprint that they had yesterday, that won't work against Penn State. That would not work against Penn State. Your quarterback gonna have to put in work. You saw what Penn State did to Iowa yesterday. You saw what they did to them. Just totally destroyed Iowa. They ain't even score. So if I'm an Ohio State fan, I'm happy that I got the win, but I'm not confident with my quarterback moving forward. I'm not confident. I'm not confident at all, man. Good morning. Good morning, Don Player. Good morning, man. No, it was rough yesterday, man. Like all these matchups was coming down to the wire yesterday. It's like it started with the Clemson and Florida State game, and I had Clemson on the money line yesterday, and I could have got there. Could have got there with the cash. But special teams played a big part in that game, man. Yeah, man, we all right. Clemson's special teams is trash. Right? They went out there, dude, Mr. Easy. This is supposed to be I think it was like a 25-yard field goal, something easy that you see NFL quarterbacks with NFL kickers make all day long. Man, USC is fucking atrocious, man. Like, I just couldn't believe that they was I could believe because, who was they playing? Arizona State is garbage. So when you play garbage teams, you're supposed to crush those teams. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I gave it out on a 2-team parlay on my page because I I just knew USC was gonna crush these guys, and they almost lost the game. Yeah, they would have won that game with that kick, man. The dude missed the kick, man. Dude missed the extra. I mean, he missed the easy field goal. It was like a 25-yard field goal in the fourth quarter with under a minute left in the game, and dude missed the goddamn field goal. So that left the door open for Florida State. They end up going into overtime, and then Clemson. As I'm watching the game, I only see like three guys on offense that's really explosive. That Maffa dude they had, wide receiver, his name was Maffa. He a beast. He gonna be in the NFL soon. I don't see what they see in Will Shipley. Will Shipley, I don't see that translating to the league. I don't see his game translating to the NFL. I don't see it. He was a wide receiver, converted over to running back. And I don't see it, man. Yeah, right now Washington look real good. Like I would pick Washington. I would pick Washington to win the Pac-10 hands down. But it's still more work in the Pac-10 though, because you got Washington State out there. You know what I'm saying? You still got Oregon State out there. You still got Oregon still out there. I wasn't impressed with Oregon, even though they you know what I'm saying, they beat Deion. I wasn't impressed with that shit. I wasn't impressed with no goddamn Bo Nix. I'm like, I can't wait till Oregon play USC. No, for real, fuck USC. USC ain't got no goddamn defense. I can't wait till Oregon play Washington. That's the game I want to see. I want to see, can you do that same shit against Washington? Because right now, Washington is mowing everything down. Michael Penix is the truth right now. He mowing everything down, man. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that Oregon shit yesterday, man. You know, Prime came to the Division One. He already was like 7, 8 players away. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pressure on Prime. Ain't no pressure on Prime. His win total was only 3. So ain't no pressure. They never had any expectations for Colorado to go to the national championship game or go to the Final Four. Nothing like that. So ain't no expectations on Prime. So you losing yesterday, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have his best players out there. Travis Hunter went out there. So, you know, Prime gonna bounce back. Trust me, Prime gonna bounce back. All right, he gonna bounce back. But realistically, he don't have the horses to run with Oregon, USC, Washington State. He ain't got the dogs. Right, he putting up video game numbers in 3 quarters and shit. Right. Yeah, Michael Penix is the truth, man. He looking like he might. What he got to do, if he beat Caleb Williams, then he'll be #1 draft pick for sure. Like, I think he'll move up. But you know, they still in I need to see mode. You know what I'm saying? He playing scrubs right now. California, Michigan State. Who else did he play? California, Michigan State. He played 2 more other scrubs. So Washington ain't played nobody yet. I need to see Washington play a real team. Like, they ain't played nobody yet. And then I just looked at their schedule, and I think they play Arizona State Saturday. I'm like, man, this Washington schedule is cakewalk right now. It's cakewalk. Yeah, Colorado's small, man. Deion, like I said, this Deion's first year, man. Ain't no high expectations on Deion this year. You know what I'm saying? No high expectations on Deion. He gonna be all right. Deion gonna be all right. The expectations on the teams like Notre Dame, Ohio State, Georgia, Florida State. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is on them teams. Ain't no pressure on Prime. Ain't no pressure on Prime. He got plenty of time. And trust me, when the season over with, Prime going next year, Prime gonna have some players on this team next year. I guarantee you. I guarantee you it's gonna be hella people transferring to Colorado next year. And he gonna get you a check. You come to Colorado, you're gonna get a check, and you're gonna get to play on the big stage because they gonna be at the USC game next week, game day. They gonna be at Colorado next week. They already said they was gonna be at Colorado. Man, you know what, man? I'm really thinking that I think Mac Jones is the worstest quarterback in the NFL, man. I mean, for real, man. This dude is garbage, man. Look, Mac Jones and the dude from the Jets, they both on the same goddamn level. Like, ain't nobody better than the other quarterback. Like, y'all both on the same level, mediocre. Y'all both mediocre. I don't know if I trust Mac Jones. I don't know if I can trust Mac Jones, man. At least I'll put faith in the Jets because they're at home. Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Mac Jones is garbage, man. Like, he is trash, man. When he don't have weapons, like he was loaded up there at Alabama when he won that national championship, when he ain't got a Jalen Waddle on one side, and then he had Jalen Waddle on the one side, then he had the other wide receiver that went to Philly on the other side with two tight ends, three running backs that went into the draft, an offensive line that got drafted. Like, he had all that talent, all that weapons around him. That's why Mac Jones looked great. You strip him, take all that shit away, he mediocre. Yeah, I love the under in that game. I don't like New England, man. I don't like New England, man. I think it's over with for Bill Belichick, man. That shit over with, bro. It's over with. Like, ever since Tom Brady left, man, y'all ain't did nothing. I mean, nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. You couldn't even win the division. Like, New England is garbage, man. They gonna finish last in the division, bro. Real talk, man. Like, it's time for Bill Belichick to hang it up, man. It's time for him to hang it up. Like, you ain't winning. You keep losing every year. You don't know how to draft a quarterback. The players you throwing out there on the field is not getting it done. It's not getting it done. You keep taking L's. I think he's gonna take an L today. I think New England gonna be 0-3 today. And then now the owner got to start looking at some point. It really ain't no pressure on Bill Belichick because he won you 6 titles. So it ain't no pressure on Bill Belichick, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pressure on Belichick because he won 6 titles. But I'm like, at some point, the owner gonna have to look at the team and be like, look, man, we ain't performing to our standards. You know what I'm saying? At some point, he gonna have to make that reality, unless he just gonna sit back and take L's. Now, if the owner gonna sit back and take L's and be like, "Oh, Bill Belichick here, figure it out," then y'all gonna keep losing. They're gonna keep losing. Man, the Chargers, that defense is trash, man. That defense is hot garbage. Hot garbage. They can't stop nothing. I think Kirk Cousins gonna light their ass up today, man. Like, it'd be a good bet to bet on Kirk Cousins passing prop today. I think he's gonna go over that shit wherever it is. I think he's gonna go over that today because that defense is garbage. Yeah, I think the Vikings get it done today too. That defense is completely garbage, bro. Completely trash. Like, Justin Herbert, he the truth. Justin Herbert is the truth. It's just he ain't got no defense. Like, he the truth. Like, he ain't sus. He ain't suspect at all. He the truth. It's just the defense can't stop nobody. And you're supposed to have all these all pros on your defense, on the defensive line, and I'm not seeing it. You got Bosa, you got Khalil Mack. You're supposed to have, lockdown corners. Like, where is this shit at? I don't see it, man. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, man. Every time I look up in the fourth quarter, y'all down. The Chargers are always down in the fourth quarter, and they always make a miraculous comeback with like 5 minutes left, and the game tied. But the other team got the football, and then that's how they lose, like, because they can't stop nobody. Especially if Kirk Cousins got the ball last, they gonna lose. Green Bay versus who? Oh, Saints. I'm not trusting Derek Carr, man. Hell no. I'm not trusting Derek Carr. Nah, hell no. I'm not trusting him. I ain't sold on Derek Carr. It's Green Bay or nothing. Right. Not trusting no Derek Carr. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Darren James and Asante Samuels, they supposed to be lockdown corners, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see how they made all pro and shit. Like, how the fuck these guys made all pro? And they ain't locking nothing down. Everybody they go up against, they get torched. Tyreek Hill torched their ass. The team they just played last week torched them. I think Kirk Cousins is gonna torch their ass today. Kirk Cousins. Passing prop. You need to find out what Kirk Cousins' passing prop is, man. Like, what's his passing prop for the day? I like that to go over. I love that to go over. I'm watching like I said, I'm watching Sports Grid, and they talking about the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Redskins. There's something going on in Buffalo, man. I don't know what it is, man, but something going on in Buffalo, bro. Right. Something is going on. I don't know what's going on in Buffalo, but something's going on. Right. And then the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Joe Burrow injured, man. Like he injured. I keep trying to tell people he injured, and the Bengals don't want to tell us. They don't want to release that information to the public because I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they don't want to tell the public, like, look, Joe Burrow injured. He need to be out for at least 4 to 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? To get healed back up. And they keep lying to us, man. Like, they keep lying to us, talking about, especially Joe Burrow. Like, he'd be in a press conference and they'd ask him, like, hey, is you gonna play Monday? And he talking about we'll see, I don't know and shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear no we'll see or I don't know. I don't want to hear that shit. If I'm sitting here talking about putting my money on the team and the starting quarterback can't tell me if he gonna play or not, I don't want to hear that shit. I do not want to hear no I don't know or we'll see. We'll see. This is what he keeps telling the media. We'll see. We'll see Monday. We'll see Monday. I don't want to hear that shit. I need to know if you playing or not. Yes or no. Like, get out of here with that flip-flop weird. That's some kid shit. Get out of here with that shit, man. We all grown. We need to know answers, man. Something is wrong with Joe Burrow. Obviously, we know that for a fact something is wrong with this guy because he's not performing to the standards that he put on himself and that we've even seen from Joe Burrow from the past. Something is wrong with this guy. So if anything wrong with him, they should just sit him down. This is your franchise quarterback, man. This is your future. We don't care about this year. Fuck this year. I care about Joe Burrow health long term. Long term. I need Joe Burrow here next year, the year after that. Like, I need him to be healthy. Yeah, they paid him all this money and shit, but I mean, he worth the money. Like, Joe Burrow is worth the money. He the truth. You know what I'm saying? Burrow is the truth. He ain't suspect or nothing like that. He the truth. When he healthy, when he fully healthy, he the truth. But he's not healthy right now. And then the Bengals ain't making it, they not making it more easier by them coming out with a press conference and saying, oh, we don't know if you're gonna play Sunday. He telling us we don't know if you're gonna play Sunday. I don't want to hear that, man. When I'm putting money on this shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. And I'm not the only person that's putting money on these games. Like, people want to know the real. We don't want to know, oh, I don't know, we'll see Monday. By you telling me that, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Fuck you talking about? We don't know. I don't know. We'll see Monday and shit. Nah. At least I do know Matthew Stafford playing Monday night. I know Stafford gonna be there. I know Aaron Donald gonna be there. Yeah, they gonna be there. Ain't gonna be no, oh, we don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is a game time decision and all. Nah. Right. I think the Bengals gonna start 0-3. Right. Just because Burrow is not 100% and they keep putting him out there and he like 45% and it ain't getting it done. I don't know why they just won't sit him down. Like, just sit Burrow for like a month. You know what I'm saying? Sit him down for a month. Who cares what the record gonna be in a month from now? Like, who cares? You wanna make sure your franchise quarterback is 100% healthy. That's the key. We don't care about the wins and losses right now. We need you healthy. If Burrow ain't healthy, the Bengals are done. They're done. They're done. They're done. All right. Because the backup quarterback they got, Jake Browning, he might start Monday. I think he's going to start Monday. I think Jake Browning going to start Monday. And then another thing I seen, the Bengals just signed A.J. McCarron. He was a free agent and shit. A.J. McCarron was a free agent. They went out there and signed him. So why would they sign him if Joe Burrow ain't 100%? If he was 100%, why would they sign this quarterback? So those are the signs that I'm seeing from the Bengals. Something is wrong with Burrow, and they went out there and got a quarterback. Something is wrong with him. I don't know what it is. They say it's his calf. It could be something else, but something is wrong with him because he don't look like the Joe Burrow I know. All right. And then they talking about what's this? Oh, Denver and Miami matchup today. Russell Wilson, man, it's sad for me to say this shit, man, but Russell Wilson is washed, bro. He cooked. It's over with for Denver, man. Last year, I thought it was the coach. This year, it's Russell Wilson for real. Like, he's done. He's washed up. He's officially washed up. He ain't getting to no more Super Bowls, no more NFC or AFC championship games. Ain't none of that coming from Russell Wilson. It's over with, man. It's over. It's over. The Broncos need to start looking for them. For real, I would bench Russell Wilson and just try to see if I can get the #1 pick. But they done committed so much money to Russell Wilson. I think he might have to play the rest of this season because they didn't committed so much money. They didn't give him so much money. Like, they might have to just stick with Russell Wilson, even though he washed up. They might have to stick with him because they paid him so much money. Right? They can't afford to sit him down. They didn't pay him. They gave him a stupid bankroll and he didn't even do nothing. Right? They gave him a stupid bankroll. He didn't even do nothing. Seattle took all his prime. Seattle took all of Russell Wilson's prime and shit. Like looking back at that trade, Seattle finessed the Denver Broncos for real. Like they got finessed for real. Like if you look at what they gave up for Russell Wilson, they got finessed. They got finessed. I think they gave up like 4 first-round draft picks, player swaps, and all that shit. Like, man, they got finessed. Seattle finessed the shit out of the Denver Broncos. And you know what else that's crazy? How the hell John Lynch get a contract extension when he traded away 3 first-round picks to get Trey Lance and then turn around and trade Trey Lance for a 4th-round draft pick and he get a contract extension? How the fuck do that work, man? The NFL backwards as hell, man. How do you get a contract extension when you gave up 3 first-round picks and it didn't work out? That should have been your head right there. Like, the NFL is crazy, man. This shit crazy. You get rewarded for being trash. You get rewarded for doing bad deals in the NFL. Like, this is crazy, man. If anybody else would have did that, man, they wouldn't even have a job, or let alone a contract extension. All right. That's unbelievable, man. I don't know how the hell John Lynch got that off, boy. Like, you got that off on some, man. That's crazy. And what's really more crazier is I don't think San Francisco gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Shit. I don't even think they're gonna make it there. You know, that last pick in the draft starting to look suspect. He ain't getting the job done. He getting wins. He be missing players wide open and shit. He be missing a whole bunch of shit. But I don't think San Francisco gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I think somebody gonna knock their ass off before they even get close to that shit. They did Trey Lance dirty and shit. Like, they did Trey Lance dirty, man. They ain't even give that man a shot. You ain't even give him a shot. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen where a team trade 3 first-round picks for a guy and then give up on him because another guy playing good or whatever. Like, that's crazy, man. They ain't even get that man a shot, man. They ain't get that man a shot at all. He got injured on a freak accident. He broke his ankle on the first week of the NFL season, and they basically said, "Oh, we cool, we done with him." Shit. But I don't think he gonna start in Dallas. Like, he gonna go somewhere else. He gonna develop in Dallas, but I don't think that's gonna be his last landing spot. Trey Lance gonna be playing for somebody else. Somebody gonna trade for him because he gonna sit behind Dak for a long time. Like, he ain't gonna get to start over Dak unless he get injured or something, like a serious injury. That's the only way Trey Lance gonna get in there. But I don't think he's gonna play for Dallas. I think Dallas got him as a trading bait, holding to, till you get to the NFL draft next year, and then you never know what team might come calling Dallas. Like, hey, we'll give you a 2nd-round draft pick for Trey Lance and shit. Like, you never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think Dallas is going to do with him. I think they're going to trade him for a 2nd or a 1st if a team get real thirsty out there. So we'll see with that, man. NFL Sunday, new day, new money. Whatever we lost yesterday, we're going to get it all back today in the NFL, man. We're going to get it back in the NFL today. That's why I love NFL Sunday, because I'm like, shit, whatever I lose on Saturday, I get it back on Sunday. So That's the good thing about the NFL. Well, let me get out of here, man. I'm getting ready for this NFL Sunday. I will talk to y'all after these games. I hope y'all have a great day, and let's get it, man. Let's make some money today.